Nick Caserio definitely invested into the cornerback position for the Houston Texans. He re-signed some guys, he brought in a couple players, and he just spent the number 3 overall pick on a cornerback. But before we get into that, guys, Romeo Crennel did retire today after 50 years of coaching in the NFL, decided to hang it up, spent the last couple seasons with the Houston Texans, a for sure Hall of Famer, 5-time Super Bowl champion. Enjoy retirement, Crennel. You definitely earned and deserved it. Now let's go ahead and go on with the video, guys. We are almost to 5,000 subscribers. Answer the question down below: is how good or how productive do you think this cornerback group is going to be? And it starts with the guy who we drafted number 3 overall, Derek Stingley. Everybody knows what the game plan is for Derek, and it is something that Lovie Smith told him, is that you are going to be following the number 1 wide receiver. You're going to be following the best of the best. We are going to throw you out there as soon as week 1 starts, and we're going to see exactly what you got. Look, I love that. I think that his 2019 season was just so good. He was shutting down some of the very good wide receivers that are currently very good in the NFL right now. Was practicing guys like Jamar Chase, Terrence Mitchell Jr., George Pickens, who just got drafted out of Georgia right now. Derek Stingley was having very good success against those guys. Looking forward to seeing that translate into the NFL. Everyone just wants to see Derek Stingley play. We know the potentialness that he has, an elite corner, 6 foot, that 4.3, 740 that he ran during his pro day. Everyone is excited for Derek Stingley. I definitely think he can be a cornerback number 1. It's just a matter of getting him out there. And next is Steven Nelson, one of your few free agent acquisitions this year in the offseason. He fits exactly what the Houston Texans want as far as their defensive scheme. This is your zone corner, your number 2 cornerback, right? You're bringing him here not to be your number 1 guy. This is a veteran at this point in his career. He's about 28, 29. He's here to coach Stingley. He's here to coach Petrie. He's here to be a veteran presence for Lovie Smith and Nick Caserio. Get the right guys on the right track. He started 16 games with the Philadelphia Eagles, had 1 interception, 6 pass breakups. He fits your scheme. You know, I can't really say too much about Steven Nelson because this is a signing that even when it happened, I said it's just okay, right? I'm not too happy. I'm not too mad. And the third guy that we're going to talk about is Desmond King, who signed last year with the Houston Texans. Played pretty good as the season moved on. Lovie Smith was moving him from the slot to being an outside corner. We dealt with a lot of injuries last year, so Desmond King didn't really have one spot where he was just set for the whole season. Didn't have a pick for about 3 years until he got 2 interceptions against the Tennessee Titans. I am excited for Desmond King's second year with the Houston Texans because I don't really know where he is going to be. I want to say he is going to be your slot guy, but Tavien Thomas played so damn good last year. We are going to talk about him later on. And then, you know, you can't really say this is your outside guy because you just got Steven Nelson. However, like I said, Steven Nelson is a veteran. There may be a possibility where he falls off and Desmond King is your outside corner and Steven Nelson falls to your cornerback 3 or 4. That's a possibility. However, Desmond King still very good against the run, you know, is able to, you know, take over games when he needs to. Like I said, pretty much, you know, won the game for the Houston Texans against the Tennessee Titans with that game-winning interception. Both of those picks came in the 4th quarter. Excited to see year 2 what Desmond King brings to this Houston Texans secondary. And the last guy we're going to talk about is Tavien Thomas, who spent his first season with the Houston Texans and absolutely balled out. Was one of the best slot cornerbacks in the NFL. Was actually rated the 10th best one. Super excited for, you know, his second season with the Houston Texans. Had 2 interceptions last year. The game-winning pick 6 against the LA Chargers. Was targeted 48 times, only allowed 22 passes. Tavien Thomas was the one bright spot at the cornerback position last year for the Houston Texans. He's going to be competing with Desmond King. He's going to be competing with Jalen Petrie at the slot cornerback position. He was just that damn good last year. And then when you talk about who we're going against next year, we're going against guys like Christian Kirk. We're going against guys like Juju Smith-Schuster. It is going to be exciting what Tavien Thomas could do in year 2 with Romeo Crennel with the Houston Texans. Can this be a potential, you know, gem where we could sign him for the long term and he could be, a staple or part of the rebuild for the Houston Texans. However, I do like what Tavien Thomas did in year one, was absolutely shut down. Looking forward to what he can do in year two. But this is how I feel about the cornerback position. Let me know what you guys think. As always, go Texans. You guys have a very blessed day.